Most of us have been told that goals are the key to success. Write them down, stay focused, never quit. But Cam isn't so sure that's the whole story.
I just completed a goal-setting webinar. It was thought-provoking and well-run. Two things stood out. First, we are halfway through 2026. The webinar host adjusted what was supposed to be a goal-setting workshop with a one-year timeline to half a year to account for the date. And though I have a calendar in front of me every day, it still shocked me that this year is half gone. Though factually I know it's early June, hearing him say that the year is half over startled me. Next, I'm not so sure I'm a goal-setting type of guy. The speaker said that unless a goal is written down, it doesn't exist. I'm not so sure that's applicable for me. There are plenty of goals that I replay in my head each day, none of which are written down. They range from trivial, like I want my young and tender potted lemon tree to eventually fruit, so I'm giving it lots of time and attention, to larger things, like I want to celebrate my 30th wedding anniversary in an exotic destination somewhere very far from here. I'm not sure that writing those down does anything more to cement it. It's already in my head and replaying frequently. But how about this? What if my goal is to be more flexible? What happens if my goal is to not get so anchored in my goals that I miss opportunities that are outside my goals? Which brings me, of course, to graduation speakers. There seems to be two types. The ones who encourage the graduates to set goals for their lives and dedicate their waking moments to achieving those goals. These speakers are often corporate types who climbed ladders and knocked down walls and stayed up late and studied hard to get to where they are. The second type seem to be the ones who encourage the graduates to search for opportunity and be ready to shift and to pivot as life presents new paths forward. These are usually the entrepreneurs. They've shifted and pivoted and shucked and jived all the way. They seem less wed to firm, concrete goals. What if Orville and Wilbur had only wanted to create a massive bike company and never pivoted to see if their contraption would fly? What if Christopher Columbus had intended to find India and when his ship made landfall said, "No, this is the wrong place. Let's keep looking"? What if Michelangelo had seen the block of marble that became the David and said, "I can't use this. It has a hole in it. Find something else"? Our world would be dramatically different. So setting goals is good and powerful stuff, but so is having the will and the courage to abandon goals when it appears to be the right thing to do, and to abandon them without remorse. I find when I dig into goals too far, I can't identify when it's time to abandon them, and I hold on to them to my detriment. It's happened many times before. So at the end of the webinar, I was left with this: to goal or not to goal? That's the question. I'm Cam Marston, just trying to keep it real.
To hear more commentaries, search for Keeping It Real with Cam Marston on your favorite podcast app, or follow Cam Marston on social media.